In case you guys didn't know, Harvest Moon: A Wonderful Life is about to become Story of Seasons: A Wonderful Life, and it's coming to the Nintendo Switch next year. So in today's video, we're going to see how the bachelors and bachelorettes evolved from their original Harvest Moon game, and then how they're going to look in the new Story of Seasons: A Wonderful Life. So we're going to start with Cecilia. This is what she looked like in the original Harvest Moon game, and then this is what she's going to look like in the Story of Seasons. Just looking at the artwork, I think the new artwork is a lot better. Like the original artwork, I don't know, I feel like they kind of missed the mark a little bit. But this new one, it looks really good. Her original sprite still looked really cute, but you can see that there's kind of like a dull filter on everything. All the colors are kind of washed out. And then bam, look at this new one. Everything is really bright and beautiful, and there's a lot more detail to her sprite. Just everything looks a lot better. This is part of the reason why I'm so excited about this remake is because look at this. Everything looks so much better. It looks so much brighter. It looks so much more beautiful. With Cecilia, zero complaints. Like they hit the mark 10 out of 10. Next up, we have Nami. This was her original artwork, and this one I actually really like it. You can see a lot of personality in it. Like you can just tell just from the look of it, okay, you know, she's gonna be more of like a tomboy type. And then this is her new one. Her new one's good, but with this one, I actually kind of have to say that I prefer the original artwork. In game, I think her sprite also has a lot of personality. I really like her outfit. And then in the new game, she looks really good, but I've noticed that they changed her outfit up a little bit. I don't know why they just gave her a plain white shirt, although it could be that maybe in the game we can change costumes. So for Nami, actually, I think I have to give it to the original Harvest Moon: A Wonderful Life. Maybe in the actual game, we'll get to see more of Nami's personality shine through, but I think just looking at the sprite and the artwork, I slightly prefer the original. Next up, we have Muffy, or Molly, depending on what you want to call her. This was her original art. I think it looks kind of cute, kind of like, you know, really fun. And then this is her new one. Again, I think it looks, you know, just really cute and fun. It just kind of upgraded a little bit. So here is her original sprite. I think it looks really good, except for the hair. It looks like they were trying to do something, but they didn't quite make it. And then in the new game, of course, her hair looks really good. Everything looks really good. So yeah, in-game, I think there's no denying that her sprite was just upgraded in great ways. With Molly, I really love all of the changes that they made. So for this one, I'm going to give them a 10 out of 10. Great job. And the last bachelorette that we have is Lumina, and she actually wasn't a marriage candidate in the original game, but she was in the special edition, and now she's coming back, and she's going to be a marriage candidate again. Her original artwork looked like this. You know, she looks a little bit on the young side. And then this is her new artwork. You can see that they made her a little bit more mature since she's going to be a marriage candidate. This is another one where I feel like they didn't really do anything drastic. They just kind of improved everything. So this is a screenshot of her in the original game. Yeah, I think she's got a lot of personality. It looks really good. And then the glow up that she got is also pretty good. This picture here is from like an older version of her because, you know, throughout the game you're going to age. But yeah, I think everything they improved about her sprite looks pretty good. With Lumina, again, I'm going to give them a 10 out of 10. I really like all of the changes that they made. So good job again. So those are the 4 currently announced bachelorettes. Now we have the 3 plus 1 bachelors that they've announced, and the changes that they made with the bachelors, they're a bit bigger than the changes that they had made with the bachelorettes. First up, we have Gus, as I like to call him, Gustafa. This was his original artwork. I think because initially they didn't plan for him to be a marriable bachelor, so they made him a little bit like extra weird. And then this is what his new artwork looks like. You can see they really like toned him down. He lost the beard. His hat's not quite so crazy. I don't know. This one for me, it's a toss-up. I kind of like how the original sprite had a little bit more personality. So this is what he looked like in the original game. You can see he's got a lot of personality. He looks like, you know, really eccentric. And then this is what he looks like in the new game. Yeah, I'm not really a fan of how they toned him down. I wish they let him be a little bit crazy, you know. So yeah, for this one, I'm going to have to give it to the original design. I don't really like how they toned him down in the remake. Next up, we have Marlin. His original design, it looks a lot more, toned down compared to Gus. And then, his remade version is also kind of bland, I guess you could say. So for this one, again, it's kind of a toss-up. I wish they'd give him a little bit more personality. So while I was a bit disappointed with his artwork, I think in-game he actually looks kind of funny. I like his, scowl that he's got going here. And then the remade version, he looks like he, keeps that same energy. Just based off of these two screenshots, I think I'd probably give it to the original again. I don't know, I just think he had a little bit more personality in the original. For me, I'd have to give this to the original design. I like the kind of like Scott Hall type thing his hair was doing. Looked like in the original he had curly hair. So even though I'm not the happiest with the changes that they made, he's probably still the front runner for me in terms of the bachelors. The third confirmed bachelor that we have is Rock. This was his original artwork. Yeah, I mean, I like it. Looks like he's got a weird outfit on, and I like it when they put a bit more personality into the artwork. And then this is his new one. You can tell they kind of modernized it, but for this one, again, I kind of like the extra personality that you can feel in the original. So this is Rock in the original. You notice that his outfit is a little bit more complicated in the original game, and then now when we look at the new one, you see he's like lost his belt, and it's like his outfit looks a little bit more simple. Also, side note, I really had to struggle to get this screenshot. Like, there's no screenshots of Rock that I could find on the internet. So this photo, I had to like rewatch the trailer and then take a screenshot of the trailer. So for Rock, I think he's the best of the three that we've talked about so far, but I still think it's a little bit of a downgrade. The last person we're going to talk about is not actually a confirmed bachelor, but we're going to discuss him anyway, because in the trailer, it's kind of like implied that he's going to be a bachelor, but he's not on the website yet. So the last bachelor is probably going to be Cody. Here's his original artwork. But yeah, we have nothing to compare it to because we don't have his new artwork yet. This was what he looked like in the original game. You can see he's got like a bandana, and he's got like special gloves on his hands. And then this is him in the new trailer. Like, he looks a lot different. So yeah, I really like his new design that we could see in the trailer. But that being said, like, we can only see a side view of him, and he hasn't been like officially announced. So there's kind of a bit of mystery surrounding him. So with Cody, it looks like the jury's still out. We're going to have to wait until we get more evidence that he's going to be the bachelor, and we're going to have to wait to see what his official artwork looks like. Congratulations, I'm making it to the end of my video. So since you made it this far, you might as well leave me a comment saying which artwork do you prefer? Do you prefer the old artwork, or are you guys a bigger fan of the new artwork? For me, I was really split. Some of them I prefer the old one, and some of them I prefer the new one. But yeah, as always, give me a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.